How's it going? I'm Ollie.
And I'm Caleb.
And we're the Winjas! Yeah, so my full name is like Ollie Winjington. Nah, it's like English or something. So yeah, there's that. It's just kind of like named after like my surname, you know, because like I'm like 50% of the band.
Oh,
And, like,
true. Yeah.
And also it's like, what's the other one?
Well, we really wanted to show that like we're down with like, we move fast with like the indie scene, you know, it changes all the time. So we're like ninjas, so that's why it's like we're ninjas, you know.
Yeah.
Winjas.
It's like a portmanteau of like we are ninjas. Yeah, and also Winjas, it's like winners, right?
Yeah. It feels like you're a winner, you know. When you're listening to Winjas, you're a winner.
Yeah, but it's not totally winners because we think that like you kind of need to have a bit of like diversity in life. Like honestly, we feel like people who just like win all the time, they're just not good blokes, you know.
Not right.
Yeah.
You need to be sad to be happy.
Yeah, it's just kind of like
And
how
like, especially need to be sad.
Time to ruminate.
What is the meaning behind the title?
Yeah, we call this one 2-liter goon bag.
2-liter goon bag.
And it's sort of like, it's like a metaphor, right? It's like a symbol.
Yeah.
For like, what do you think is like the experience, right, of like Aussie youth these days? Like, what is quintessential to being like,
well, no,
you know?
yeah, exactly right. It's like drinking at the beach and like at the park with like the boys and shit.
Yeah, like with the boys bar.
Yeah. And yeah, no, also like another thing, right, is that like when you get drunk, there's like the good bit where you're like peaking, like you're like on the alcohol. You're on the drink, right, like you feel good. And then after that you get like hungover.
It's like the sad bit. And honestly, like that's like 3/4 of the fun to us, I reckon.
It's like that's like how we try and like coordinate ourselves as like boys and like our music too. Because like you can't just have plain happiness. That's
No, you
just,
need
like,
a little bit of
stupid.
happiness and then like really long period of sadness.
Like it needs to be like happy and sad, like mostly. And also like sadness is just kind of like cooler than happiness too. And like 2-liter goon bag. It's also just about like right. So it's like
this Ollie Winjington is a genius.
I know. No, but it's like relationships have like ups and downs, just like alcohol.
Lots of downs as well.
Lots of ups too. It's like
but
when you reach out to hold her hand, and like there's that period in which you think it's plausible that she might in fact reciprocate these shows of affection. It also reminds me of like how like my girlfriend, like she like broke up with me, and like it made me sad, so I drank alcohol.
Yeah, true.
And then I went to the beach with the boys.
Yeah, and that's why you were there that day.
Yeah, and then we
my
got
boy.
on the beers.
Yeah.
So that's that.
Cause I get drunk when I am sad.
Yeah, so writing the parts for the song. So basically, I came up with this bass line, right?
Yeah.
Wait, look at this bass line I came up with.
Oh. Where have you like tried playing less notes?
Like less notes.
Like
this?
Like less notes. Yeah. Ollie's mad on the bass bar.
And then I got Caleb to play some guitar. Tell me about your guitar, bro.
Wait, can you play like a major 7?
Wait, what's that?
Just play it, huh?
Oh no, what is?
It's like a major 7. It's like a major bit to like the 7.
Oh!
Why would I put this on my playlist?
That was one take. I don't know if you saw it. He's like Jane from Spacey Jane. Or like the dad from Hockey Dad.
Yeah, we don't actually have a drummer, so I just kind of put some drummers into my computer.
It says Kyle like when you play it.
Yeah, like it's just like a bloke called Kyle, I think. I think like he's like sitting in like a studio somewhere and like recording it for
It
us.
could be like inside the computer.
I don't know. Yeah.
Imagine like a little dude inside the computer. It's
No,
so funny.
that's just stupid, man. There's no dude in the computer. Wait, is there a dude in the computer?
Ollie's also our drummer, right? Like he's got this sort of thing.
Well, like we're between drummers right now because the last one, he just didn't have the time to be in the band anymore. Like like the skating life. Yeah, nah.
I mean, I personally reckon that sounds like equal, like as yeah.
And then like I do all the mixing and shit for the Winjas.
Yeah, he's like the chef of the band.
I'm the chef. So like what I did was I just kind of like went through and I just kind of put like chorus on the master bass.
Yeah, it's really a good one, eh?
Yeah, it just kind of makes everything a bit wider and a bit more like indie, I think. It kind of reminds me of like Tame Impala because like Tame Impala puts like flanger and everything.
True.
Yeah, nah, he's a good bloke.
I love Tame, he's so nice.
Yeah.
2-liter goon bag in my hand.
The Joan from Teenage Jones, I love Ocean Avenue. I love
I love Pacific Alley.
yeah, they're so good.
Yeah. No, I like also just like older underground shit as well, like the Courtney Barnett's.
And Mac DeMarco as well.
Yeah, so like we like to get our references from like more obscure places. Like
Yeah.
we like yeah, mate. We go like vintage. Like where do we go vintage shopping mostly?
You know, have you heard of like have you heard of Newtown? It's like a place right now.
It's like the place. It's the place to be. There's like vintage shops there, and like we found like a whole bunch of really cool shit by obscure artists. Like this is by like it's like Cold Monkeys or something.
I really like Drake.
What's that?
Oh yeah, right. Fucking, and also like sometimes we just like to listen to like Triple J, like get inspiration. Yeah, like you blokes over at Triple J, like the fucking versatility and shit of what he's played. It's so good. It's just super fucking inspiring. Like one song you'll have like indie surf rock, next song you'll have like surf punk. Song after that you'll have
Like
maybe
indie punk. It's like
indie
full
punk,
circle of music.
Yeah, well, it's just, no, like, and when we finished the track, actually, like, Richard Kingsmill,
He called us.
he called us just, like, off the bat. He was like,
What a ledge.
he was like, hey, boys, I just want to, like, offer you, like, a bunch of Triple J support and, like, a bunch of, like, fucking festival slots and shit, and, like, maybe do, like, an interview. And, like, here we are, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
We're doing Groove in the Mood. We're doing Falls.
We're doing Splendor in the park. Yeah, bro, it's like all these, like, fucking mad festivals that.
This was a collab effort. It was a real good one. Drunk.
So it's basically talking.
It's like a motif, bro.
Yeah,
It's
no.
like a metaphor.
It's talking about like the post-real transhumanist state of being in this 21st century where our lives are constantly mediated by immaterial objects and connections that didn't exist prior to the year 2000, say, and such is extending the realm of human consciousness beyond what it evolved for and is thereby enroaching on our ability to function as conscious human beings in a way that is metaphysically healthy and enabled. Yeah, nah, we're really big on like spiritualism and shit.
Yeah. Like I walked past like one of them Buddhist churches. Looked mad. Didn't go
It's
in.
not a church, it's a synagogue, you dumb fuck. So yeah, so like what's the first verse here? Time to ruminate.
Ruminate.
Because it's like,
We wrote it in a room.
sit with my thoughts and marinate. So it's kind of like when you're like feeling sad, you just kind of like don't do anything, and you just like let the sadness overwhelm you.
It's like marinating. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, no, because it's like we kind of felt like chickens in bags, just like enclosed by like our emotions and shit.
I really like chicken. Dirty bird.
This cunt, he's a stoner, brah. He's always got the munchies, brah. Mate, have you been getting on it before this interview?
What?
So that was such a shitty day. It was like referencing that time that like me, Ollie, went on like a really shitty date. Yes, I'll just call my mate. So that's talking about how like when you're like sad, like your mate's just always there.
Yeah, true.
What's the chorus?
I get drunk when I am sad. When I'm not drunk, I feel bad. I get drunk when I'm with my mates. I get fucked up so I can go on dates.
So it's basically talking about like how like when you're sad, you just like call your mates and get drunk so you just don't feel sad.
So we really like hopped on the trend. Wow, it was early. Not many people were doing the indie thing when we got on it in late 2021.
Yeah.
Like November last year, no one had heard of indie. Like let's be
Like only like Triple J. and shit,
only
like
like the
playing
J's had gone there so
Yeah,
far.
yeah,
And like
pretty-
it's pretty much still at that stage. But like
Yeah.
where else would you want to go than the J's?
the beach.
Yeah.
Basically, we finished the song, right? And then like as I said before, like Caleb's phone just like rang.
Yeah.
And it was just Richard Kingsmill. It was
Richie gave me a call
Like,
out.
he was like, hey boys, love what you're doing. Just want to give you some support, give you some slots, bro. It was pretty hard for us. We just like made an indie track and then just like immediately got played on Triple J and got massive festival slots. There are like there's like artists out there who like they're making like really shit like EDM. Like who fucking listens to that shit? And like they can spend like years making like garbage and like they just put like effort in and shit. And it's like no, you're not getting anywhere with that trash, man. Yeah. So no, that's how we got to where we are. Advice for all of you young musicians out there watching the Winjas. If you want to make it in the Oz music scene,
Make indie music. And remember,
Yeah.
talk about relatable topics like
getting drunk,
and
being
Getting-
sad.
Yeah, they've got a really good one coming up. I won't spoil too much, but the chorus goes something like this. I like to go to the beach with the boys. I like to go to the beach with the boys.
Yeah,
No, that's one I wrote the lyrics for it because
Caleb loves to go
I
to the
love
beach.
going to the beach and
With the boys.
with the boys.
You've been watching Triple J Inspired.
We're the Winjas, and like we say, have a whinge! Yeah!
Time to ruminate, sit with my thoughts and marinate. That was such a shitty day. I think I'll just call my mates. Cause I get drunk when I am sad. When I'm not drunk, I feel bad. I get drunk when I'm with my mates. I get fucked up so I can go on dates. I get drunk when I am sad. When I'm not drunk, I feel bad. Getting drunk is fun to do. Beat your car, it's fun to do. Walked up to the park in my favorite Vans. 2-liter goon bag in my hand. I reached out to hold her hand and she said,
You fucking serious right now?
yes. I get drunk when I am sad. When I'm not drunk, I feel bad. I get drunk when I'm with my mates. I get fucked up so I can go on dates. At the beach drunk, at the pub drunk, at the park drunk, at the party drunk, at the stable drunk, at the roof drunk, with my family drunk, nephew's birthday drunk, slides drunk, on the beer drunk, in the car drunk, driving drunk, on the train drunk, operating forklift drunk. But I sobered up when she told me to go.